Hello guys, and welcome to another video, and today in this video, we are going to be predicting the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, aren't we, friend?
Yeah. Like, after Bahrain, I have very, very little hopes of anything ever, especially here, but that want to be interesting. There could be some interesting predictions.
Yeah, well, let's start by going back to last weekend in Bahrain. The race was yesterday when we recorded this, and not good news, friend, not good news. Max Verstappen absolutely dominating Bahrain.
To be fair, I was not too far away with my Charlotte Leclerc pole position.
No, but he shouldn't. He was the fastest man there, but he didn't get pole.
And the goal action. Just in Q3.
Yeah.
He had the fastest lap time of qualifying in Q2.
I know, but in terms of the standings between me and Finn, we're keeping points tally of our predictions to see who will come out as the best predictor for all of these races in the 2024 F1 season, and I'm winning, Finn. I'm winning 2-1 against you, and my only 2 points, Finn, have been me predicting Max Verstappen would win, and he'd get pole position.
Which was Max Verstappen, by the way. Boring.
Yeah, I was only Finn predicted Leclerc would get pole, but he says Max Verstappen would get pole. That'd be the smart thing to do, but he didn't. So I'm winning in terms of all our predictions. We got those all wrong. So basically, at least we have a safety points that we can get from Max Verstappen every race. So we don't get every single prediction wrong. We at least get 2 right. So yeah, but yeah, in terms of the race, Red Bull won 2. Leclerc locking up about 50 times. Lewis Hamilton having a broken seat. Yuki getting angry at his team, and yeah, McLaren getting an alright result. So.
Are you gonna hit you on the sun somehow?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when I thought his energy was broken, but apparently I was just too using it so much.
Oh yeah, Hamilton's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his energy did break. So, but yeah, so we're not, let's move on. We need to move on to Saudi Arabia. So, this race predictions. Finn, can you weigh up for me? I want to battle with you, Finn.
Okay.
But yeah, so getting into Saudi Arabia, if you're new here, we predict the top 3, and we predict the biggest prize. First DNF, if any, which there wasn't any in Bahrain, which is the first time ever there's been none in Bahrain. And then we have a spin wheel, where we spin, random driver, and we predict where they finish. But we start with, let's start with pole position, then, because qualifying comes first. So who do you put for pole?
Sergio Perez.
Oh my friend. Okay, explain. At least I've gone Red Bull, but
really, really good around here. The only places we can go is street circuits. So, I'm backing Perez this qualifying session at least. I'm backing him to do well.
yeah, to be fair, Max wasn't in quali, he wasn't Leclerc was faster in Q2, so
it's just a race fix for us.
But yeah, so I guess maybe I can see Perez, but I've gone for Max Verstappen, Finn. And I know you might say, oh, boring news, boring, but come on, I don't want to even get my hopes up, then. I'd rather just say Max, and then get somebody else to say like Lando, and then Max absolutely dominating. So yeah, I've gone for Verstappen pole, which I think is a reasonable prediction.
Fair, but it is boring.
Well, yeah, but it's just proven. It's just life. It's just how life works. But anyway, friends, we move on to who you've put for the winner of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Sergio Perez.
Oh my friend.
I have to. So good at Saudi Arabia. Come on, you gotta give me something. I have to do something to be a bit exciting, and Perez is really good here. He beat Verstappen. Now, I know Verstappen started really far back last year, but by the time he got up to second, which was by like lap 20 or something, he couldn't catch Perez. Perez was just that fast from here. So I'm backing him to do it again, and I'm backing him to absolutely smash Verstappen off the park. And
Well, Perez does win, but I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I don't think he will. Like, I don't think he's going to have the lead like how Verstappen did compared to him. But I have gone for Verstappen, and yes, you can say boring. But Finn has also gone for a Red Bull driver, so like you can be boring too, Finn.
yeah, but it's a bit less boring, isn't it?
I guess. But yeah, I do think that there'll be some races that Verstappen won't win. I think teams might catch up a bit, but seeing as how close Saudi is, like it's like no real time to get upgrades. I think it's gonna be a Max dominant win. But on to second place, so who have you got for second place?
Well, Max Verstappen, in fact, I can't put him anywhere else. And I don't think he'll get a DNF. I think Perez will beat him just on pace. But, yeah, I think he's going to be second place. Maybe he has like a slow pit stop or something, and that allows Perez to get the lead or something like that. Or like a bigger lead or something, but like, he's going to finish the race and he'll be in second place.
Okay, for second place for me, I've gone Carlos Sainz. Sainz, brilliant dive in Bahrain. Finn, said biggest flop, was not going well for all predicted as the biggest flop because he is getting replaced by Lewis Hamilton, but like, I understand why Ferrari, but Ferrari, like, they will lose a really good driver, but you think, like, where can he go? Like, Mercedes aren't gonna get him, so, like, where? Like, maybe replacing Alonso might retire, so, wow, all front wing went flying, Finn, but he won a box. But yeah, I think that Carlos Sainz, he had a brilliant dive in Bahrain, and I think that he will have another brilliant dive in Saudi. So yeah. So
Yeah.
in the third place, who's you putting for the third place then?
I have put Lando Norris again. I think he was unlucky. He deserved to be somewhere like third-ish in terms of like qualifying. Like, he was unlucky in qualifying. I thought he was going to be better. And then in the race, he had the pace to like at least be catching up to like Leclerc and Russell. He just maybe didn't lack he just like, because he started in a bad position, they maybe struggled a bit more.
But did he start in a bad position though? Like I guess it wasn't like fully up there, but
I had Alonso for a long time.
but he wasn't able to catch.
Yeah, the McLaren's good in high-speed tracks.
Yes, it is. I do admit. Listen, yeah, they are. I think Saudi will suit them. So I sort of do agree with you. Obviously, we haven't really seen McLaren be that good in Saudi because always robbers at the start of the season. So, but yeah, well, we'll see. Okay, so for third place for me, I've gone Perez then, and I think you can understand why I've gone Perez.
I just think he's some good runs, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I think I said he was going to have quite a bad season.
He can have an awful season, but like, still having to winning a race. So.
Yeah, but I've gone for third. I still think the Red Bull's going to be really quick, but I think Verstappen's still going to win. But
yeah, I feel like my season predictions are already in the bin.
yeah, we've heard Haas are the biggest flop in a team who had a really good qualifying result in Bahrain. Maybe not the best race. They still got 12th. Magnussen got 12th. Hulkenberg wasn't able to. He sort of ruined it, but yeah. So going on to the next prediction, which is the first DNF. So who have you put for this?
I think first DNF it's a tricky one, but I'm gonna put some more misery on this team, and I've already had quite a lot of misery at the start of the season. I think Ocon gets that first DNF.
Oh my girlfriend. No, I've not put Ocon, but I put Gasly. And I exactly see that. Well, I do explain, but yeah, I've put Gasly. So basically, we've both put Alpine as one.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure. It could be a crash, but I'm feeling more mechanical.
I also feel mechanical. You know, their cars are really bad. They might, like, you know, it just...
in the way that low, there's probably some engine issues or something.
Yeah, out of all the cars, like, that one is just the worst one and put some more mystery onto them, I do feel like. But I put Gasly, you've put Ocon, so if there is an Alpine DNF, well, one of us will get lucky and the other one will get unlucky. So
hopefully it's not good.
Yeah, they're not putting Verstappen, so...
I think I'm probably going to get 0 points this week.
I know, Verstappen, they're playing a pretty risky not going with Verstappen, but, yeah, it is time for the spin wheel. So, the spin wheel, we spin the wheel, all the drivers on there, apart from Lando Norris, because he got picked last week. Whichever one gets selected, we need to predict where they will come. So we might have already predicted where they'll come, if they're the top 3. But probably we will not. Lando's on there, because we got him last week. I put him 4th last week, Finn put him 3rd, and we both got it wrong, because he got 6th in the end. But yeah, so it's time to spin the wheel. Okay, time to spin the wheel. It is going to be Kevin Magnussen.
That's bad.
Okay, so Kevin Magnussen for the wheel. Start off with Ruben, so yeah.
Because, you know, anyone like in the top 5 teams, like, you know, there's somewhere in the points you're probably going to be Magnussen could be anywhere.
Yeah, he literally could.
Like, I've been really good in qualifying, but somehow just as rubbish in the races. I don't know how, and Magnussen somehow finished better than me. But I'm thinking 15. I don't think it'll be that good of a race for Magnussen. He's going to have quite an anomalous race, you know. Like, he's not going to be very close to the points. He's not going to be awful, but it's going to be pretty close to the back. So I'd say around 15th, I'd say.
Yeah, so I'll go for 14th. So very close to the Haas. Nico Hulkenberg had a very good qualifying result, getting into Q3, but in the race it just all fell apart for him. But for Magnussen, it actually went pretty good. He got 12th in the end. But I think Haas will have a good qualifying, but I feel like they slip up a bit in the race. But yeah, for Haas, like Newport, they would be like so far at the back, but they're actually like Alpine is
points, right? You know.
Yeah, they still have got 0 points, but they've at least got into Q3 once and 12, so not the.
They have a lot of like bad teams that have like really low points this year. Because the top 5...
Yeah, the top 5 teams are so much better than the other teams. Aston Martin, maybe not so much, but still quite a bit. But Aston Martin aren't very up near McLaren or Mercedes, but...
Yeah. But like, it's going to be very hard for teams like that to get points in general. So they might not be last, but they could still get very few points.
Yeah. We're going on to our last prediction, which is the biggest surprise of the weekend. So who have you put for this, Ben?
Well, I'm not sure if this counts as the biggest surprise, but because I've gotten so bold, I'd say I'm allowed to do it. So I'm going to go for Sergio Perez. I think if he wins, it has to be a biggest surprise. There's nothing else that can be bigger. Like, what else does he have to do to be biggest surprise? Nothing.
Yeah, I say that is if he manages to win, and
if it goes well for me, it's gonna go so well for me. If it goes badly,
yeah, if Perez actually does win, like you would have got so many predictions correct. So. But yeah, I see that if he wins by a lot to Verstappen, so that's like after this race, everybody's thinking there's going to be Verstappen dominance. But for Perez, if he actually does come and win, it's a pretty big surprise. But for me, I have put Zhou Guanyu, okay, and I was pretty surprised, to be honest, in the last race. I thought Kick, whatever you want to call them, depends what country, I guess. I thought they were going to be like really bad and at the back of the pit, and I know Bottas had that really long stop, but for Zhou Guanyu, in the end he did get like he didn't get points, he got 11, but he was running in the points for a bit, and they had a pretty bad qualifying, but in the race he was really good. So I think they might have not a pretty good race.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm going all at Perez, so...
Yeah, if you do get that right though, that is oh come on, like so many points for these. So they've taken a big risk, but it could pay off. Like, they're already down to me, and I know there's a long way left of the season, but if I keep setting Verstappen, like, it's...
Verstappen is going to win you, that's the reason.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that. We really should have stopped with, like, pole position, and then the race winner. Like, we should have stopped there.
Do you think Verstappen biggest kid surprise is actually like physically possible? Like how can he get biggest kid surprise?
Yeah, I don't think he can get a bigger surprise. Like, I think the biggest surprise would be for him to be bad.
Surely, yeah, biggest surprise would biggest surprise be like he comes like last or something, or just really slow?
Yeah, it could be. But yeah, that's all of our predictions. So we'll be. It's Australia after Saudi, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, so it's gonna be a really early race in Australia. We'll see you then, and God knows what's gonna happen in Saudi. Hopefully Max doesn't run away with it, but we'll have to see. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.